What's up, everybody? 300 in the house. How's everybody doing this morning? I hope everyone is doing okay. Um, yeah, it is a lot going on lately with all these disasters. I don't know even what to do with all this information. But here we are. So let me drop the link just in case if anybody wants to jump in the box. So there we go. So I don't know. Did anybody? I came across this through a friend of mine. A friend of mine called me in the middle of the night since he has a different time zone. Uh, asked me about fluoride. Uh, Anybody heard about anything specific about that? Because he said that fluoride, they put fluoride in water, and, uh, and it was basically saying that it's slowing down your brain and your IQ. So I I decided to look into that, right? So this is what I found. I found this article pretty interesting, you know. So I said, you know, okay, let me go live and share this with everyone, you know. Let me let me drop you the link so everybody can grab that link for themselves and watch this actually. If you haven't heard anything about this, you know, I think this is pretty interesting. Anyway, how's everyone doing? I hope you guys are doing all right. So, I have a feeling we're gonna see pretty soon more hurricanes and more uh, volcanic eruptions. Um, what are your thoughts? If you don't mind sharing your thoughts, I would really appreciate that. So we can have a conversation. But yeah, this is what I really think. And I think, you know, like, uh, I have a feeling like Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, or so, they're going to be seeing the next um, flood or hurricane, some at least some kind of disaster they're going to experience pretty soon. That's what I'm thinking. Um, I could be wrong. I could be wrong with my prediction, but I do have a feeling Puerto Rico is going to see something pretty soon. If I'm wrong, come back and complain and say, hey, whatever you say is wrong. Don't say anything anymore. uh, I take it. I take that heat, but I do believe something is going to happen in Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, in that area. So, me see. Okay, we are 5 minutes. Let's give it another 5 minutes. Hopefully, 5 people are gonna show up who will actually speak to me. So there you are. Hey, what's up, Alpha? How are you, my friend? I was live last night. Not for too long, maybe less than an hour. I'm all right. I'm all right. Uh, hanging there. Trying to make it to another day. You know what I mean? Yeah, a lot of disasters. A lot of disasters on the way. You know, people don't want to hear it. The reason why we are here, to spread the bad news. Hey, what's up, Tim? Good to see you. Good to see you. How are you? Uh, I was I was the other day on some other channel, and then I guess they wanna keep themselves happy, And he like, yeah, you're welcome to jump in the box, but uh, don't spread no bad news and all that. What is considered to be bad news? I mean, pretty much any news is a bad news. I'm all right. I'm all right, Tim. I'm just trying to make it. So I was talking about it yesterday. You guys were not here, but pretty much gonna repeat it again. Right, right, Alpha. Yeah, I don't watch other people just for entertainment purpose. I just jump on some uh, some channels that I usually go on, but I really stopped doing that too, because uh, a lot of people really don't know what is going on. They still on their Mr. Trump and Mr. Biden thing and Ukraine thing, but I, I I'm completely on a different direction, But that's what I've always been on. I was always on disasters and stuff like that. I don't watch hardly any chance anymore. I have no idea what they are talking about. They're misinforming people. Right. I cruise through some, but don't stay long. Right. Yeah. Um, I don't know. I mean, you know, I was last night. I was on this um, Hurricane Hillary. It was a live stream on CNN. Right? You're not gonna believe. Okay, you're not gonna believe. how these people were actually reacting to this hurricane. And I understand, they haven't seen a hurricane in 84 years on the West Coast, right? But I mean, I'm like, come on, bro. For um, we received every year at least 5 to 10 earthquakes, right? And nobody says a damn thing, right? But as soon as the hurricane pops up, oh my God, we're all gonna die, you know. It was crazy last night. Hey, how you doing, Scat? It was just crazy to me, like, wow, I have not seen anything like this, They like, one of them would say, Jesus, come and take me. The other one says, I'm ready to die. The other one says, I already wrote my will. And, and there was nothing going on, pretty much nothing. Just just some random wind were blowing, that's about it. It was just they were just over dramatic. So how was it going, Scat Pack? How's your doing? Excuse me. Um, it is cool, 73 and clear blue sunny. Right, like a holiday, yeah. Oh, excuse me. Something major does happen, it'd be total anarchy because people will be going nuts. Right. Yeah, like yesterday on this one live stream, the reaction of the people was pretty scary. Like I'm like, dude, you need to calm down. You know, hey, okay, you have a bunch of earthquakes over there. And I mean, I used to live in California, so um, but that was like a normal day, no big deal. Now there's a category 4 hurricane coming, and you act like it's the end of the world. And and I'm still on this. I still don't know what the people gonna do. Especially in these uh, million over million populated cities. What are they gonna do uh, when the shit show starts? I don't know how the hell they're gonna get out of there. I really don't know. But I do have a feeling. I have a feeling like that on the East Coast, um, like Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic area, some disaster gonna happen there too pretty soon. So food's still going up. Yeah, let's just wait till people really can afford it. Then things will get serious. Right, right. Yeah, like I said that in the past, Alpha. It it's all it all depends on your purchasing power, you know. When your power disappears, that's when your family starts screaming and starving. And that's when the problem really starts. You know, right now, uh, people still working. You know, still having income, but it's it's gonna get ugly pretty soon. You know, I mean, you know, over in July, you know, which is last month, over 2,377 businesses shut down, and over 370 banks have shut down. Now, question is, you know, what are you going to do um, when banks completely shut down, and how are you going to get paid? You know, our wheat and corn crops here in Midwest have been devastated. We are looking at only 25% being usable for humans. That's going to cause major price hikes. So yeah, and especially with this Hurricane Hillary, you know, if you think about it, it did go through straight through LA, right? So um, most of the uh, food production comes from California and Florida as well. You know, so that's going to have a major impact on that too. In my opinion, sure, soon we're gonna see food shortage and price increases. Yeah, I agree with you. And I did put the list. I did put a list of items that I do believe is gonna go up soon too on the community page. I don't know if you've seen it already or not, but it's gonna get worse and worse. It's just a matter of time, and people better be on their shit. People better start really to think. Don't just live for today. Been on some platforms, where people don't talk about this topic at all. They've been just partying and talking about a bunch of stupid stuff that has nothing to do with life. But uh, things are gonna get very serious pretty soon. Um, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm I'm just curious about this winter. You know, I really want to know how bad this winter is gonna be. I mean, with all this um, heat waves that we had, like, and it's still going on. Especially here. What was it? 110 that day. Um, let me see. Let me see what the can't say the lovely weather. It ain't lovely. Um, yeah, today 108, tomorrow 106, Tuesday 104, Wednesday 103, Thursday 105, Friday 107, Saturday 108, and Sunday 101. I mean, I'm, I'm ready to leave. I'm really, I'm really ready to get the hell out of here. It is just too hot. Uh, like, like as soon as you open the door, it's like a fist of heat punching in your face. How are you, uh, Patricia? Oh, we are doing okay. It's just uh, Patricia is just complaining about the weather too. She keeps saying, "Yeah, it's just too hot." Uh, we are we are going to have temps here like that all week. Yeah, I think you would love it over here. I today 83, 83. Oh my God, yeah. Uh, makes me angry when I see the temperatures that we have here and the lovely numbers you giving me. um, right. Sometimes I'm thinking, hey, I want to go back to Nebraska. I mean, yeah, it was cold, but I wasn't complaining about the cold when I was there. Not like not like over here. I mean, this heat here is really crazy. Yeah, my my cousin was telling me. He said it's hot over there too. Um, now they're dealing with worse numbers than we do over here. Last week it was getting down into the low 60s, and it was actually chilly. Yeah, man, I wish I would receive something like that. I don't know. Sometimes when it gets like too extreme, extremely hot, I'm just thinking about, like I'm ready to move to the North Pole. It was 54 here last night. You know what's the low here is? The other night it was 95 degrees. Uh, okay, it says the low is 82 for today, and the high is 108, and it is 93 right now. 93 at 10 a.m. Mhm. Yeah, the lowest I see is 74 at night, and that's next week. But I do believe that there's there's La Nino the stream jet is gonna hit the south. Uh, Too hot for me. Yeah, it is hot, but I guess I'm used to it, but I don't like it. 8:58 or 59 last week. Yeah, yes. I wouldn't mind right now to be, I don't know, Nebraska, Alaska, North Dakota, Wisconsin, Michigan, somewhere where it's cooler. It's just uh, too much heat, man. And I was reading something about about the weather, right? And they are saying that in the next couple of years, Texas is supposed to hit 125 degrees, right? I'm like, okay, it's just it's just 15 more degrees to it. You know, humidity is gonna kick into that, so it's gonna get even worse. But At the same time, I'm thinking like, okay, so are the people gonna stay or are they gonna leave? I mean, the ridiculous part kicks in when the power outage happens, right? So um, I do wanna I do wanna get out of here. I mean, I don't know. I guess we came back because Patricia found a job here and because she's from here or whatever. But me personally, I don't like Texas at all. You know, and I'm from California. I'm used to the lovely weather. You know, I'm not used to this type of weather. I really hate the weather here in Texas. Uh, you know, and I don't care, you know, cost of living is low or not, you know. Uh, At this point, it doesn't make a big difference, you know, because everywhere is expensive, you know. But at least live somewhere where you can actually breathe and enjoy the weather, at least, you know. At least have something. And that's just too much, you know, 110 with humidity, you know, you go outside and you can't even breathe. That's really nasty, you know. Yeah. Oh, Scat Pack. I got a good movie for you. You're gonna love this movie. Um, I put it in on the community page. You can click on the link and watch it later. You know, it's like the family in the wilderness. You know, you just need to come north for the summer, right? Yeah, it's just too hot, Tim. You know, especially when you have breathing issues. You know, when you have asthma and COPD, you can't stay in some areas where it's really hot. You know, because you already have breathing issues, and now through the heat, you feel like somebody's choking you. You need to get closer to the forest that stays dark and cool. Right. Yeah. Yeah, I need to do that. Black Chin Mountain is a great choice. Yeah. Yeah, like you know, when I lived in Germany, Scat, you know, we used to live close to the national park, you know, and it was always lovely, you know, like the fresh oxygen, you know, and nice and cool, you know. But yeah, like here in the south is the opposite. There is nothing cool, and there is no oxygen. None of that. So, but I am pretty sure. I am pretty sure this winter is gonna kick some butt. Hey, what's up, Anthony? Good to see you. Um, Now I don't know what your opinion is. You know, you think this winter is gonna be harsh, or um, it's just gonna be another winter? I don't know. It's really hard to tell, but I think I have a feeling that it's gonna be like a winter like 2021. We're preparing for a big storm here in the desert southwest. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think this winter is going to be bad. That's just because just because of the heat waves we have received. That is that is the only reason why I'm thinking the winter is going to be bad. But they always say, if you have a hot summer, you're going to have a cold winter, right? So that's what I'm thinking. I think it's going to be harsh, but I could see it being mild too. It just depends how much they mess with things, I guess. Right, right. And anybody got some information about Hawaii? You guys heard what they doing? Just come visit me till winter hits. I heard that people have to leave Hawaii also, and and I don't think that was a natural disaster. That's just my opinion. You can't always blame natural disasters to it. I'm sure they play God at some point too. And this global warming crap, come on. And these stories to the kids, not to grown folks. Because they always want to blame global warming. Whenever whenever something happens, it's global warming. We need to do this. Hey, right. So, right, right. That is true. That is true, Alpha. But it is just odd to say, see, like, look, you had a wildfire in Texas, right? You had a wildfire in Hawaii, right? You have wildfire in Canada, okay? So these are all different, what do you call this? Different weather. It's not in the same area. I would understand if they were all in the south. Or you would say, okay, it's hot and through the uh, through the heat, yeah, you're going to have some wet. But these are three different locations, and the weather is completely different. So how is that possible? Like saying guacamole, they can bring its cat back. So I don't know, and then I heard like over 1,000 people have died in Hawaii, and they supposed to leave Hawaii or something like that. For many, it will be, yeah. I think I don't know. I think even though we are just sitting and just talking, I think a lot of us are kind of like stressed, but all this with everything that is going on. Um, but I try to just stay focused, and don't don't let you get distracted by all that other crap that they're putting out there. Don't believe everything you hear. That's just me. Um, that's why I really don't go on other channels. Yeah, uh, okay. I don't have much subscribers. I don't care. But I try to focus on what's really happening. I think Hawaii is just more globalist elite takeover. They wanted to make it a smart island that runs completely by AI. Right. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Like China is building an island um, in the middle of the ocean. I think I think that's maybe that's one of the reasons. Maybe they want to just take over Hawaii. I don't know. Anything is possible. Who knows? I have a feeling now. I don't know if I could be wrong, but I have a feeling in the near future there will be no more poverty and no more middle class. That's that's the way I see it. I think that in the future there will be only the rich people uh, who gonna the rich people are going actually to take over the government. That's the way I see it. With AI robots and with the AI technology, they're supposed to have a big meeting about the next month and it's openly public. Oh, okay. Do you know when exactly? I mean, they're trying to reinstate. Mhm. Yeah, it is just crazy. Let me see uh, where I find this one that I was looking at. But I have a friend. Uh, I met him on one of these platforms. He's from Iran too. And he's a young dude. He always sent me videos too. And we talk about some stuff. Uh, I don't remember the exact date, but it's out there. Oh, okay. So, so how you been, Tim? I haven't seen you lately. Um, been live a couple of times, but I guess we missed each other when I went live. So, hope you're doing okay. You and your family and your bug out bus. So did anybody watch the movie Finch? I'm just curious if anybody's seen that movie with Tom Hanks. If you haven't seen it, you should go watch it. It's a pretty good movie. Which is so basically the Earth is overheating, right? Um, he have traveled all over the country to see where it's cool, and he don't have a relationship with his father. All he got is like a postcard from California, and he's on his way to California. In between, there there is no food chain. Yeah, called Finch. Yeah, yeah. Let me see if I can show this to you so you see what I'm talking about. Finch. Image. Um, okay, yeah, here we go. Here's the cover of the movie, so you can see actually. There you go, Finch with Tom Hanks. So, and he's an engineer, you know. So he's trying to survive. It's actually a really good movie. I would, I would not recommend any stupid movies anyway. So, I don't know where you can watch it. I tried to watch it. I watched it when it came out. That was like I think like last year sometime. Uh, three major fire Washington State, right now in Spain and Canada are also on fire. Yeah. Now I didn't know about Washington State Scat Pack, but I am aware of Spain and Canada. Uh, yeah, you also can. Um, what is it? I think called it Zoom Earth. If you go on Zoom Earth, you can see actually. It looks like a jet stream, but it's not a jet stream. It's a smoke stream uh, that is uh, going from Canada south to like on the East Coast area. Because the wind is blowing from the north to the south, and the fire is keep coming further down. Um, let's see. Um, um, fire, fire, fire map. Um, all right. Yeah, here we go. So here is here's a map where you can see where all the fire is actually. Um, here we go. There you go. I mean, it is crazy how much wildfire we got. And then, what was that? Um, Anybody heard about that? Uh, the new the new virus, BA 2.86, um, is supposed to mutate it itself to something new or so like that. Now, one thing that we cannot have is we cannot have another lockdown. Uh, that would that would cripple down the economy completely. Oh, oh no, yeah, this is the lovely map here. That see from something in the right. Yeah, that's the the PA the PA 2.86, or they call it the X XBB 1.5, which is Aries. Keep eating good food and keep your immune system high. Right. Um, and yeah, let me drop this very quick so you guys can see this. Yeah, this is a very good map where you can actually see where all the white patterns are. There you go. See, like Houston, uh, I think like close to El Paso, Montgomery in Texas, then Florida, then New Mexico, Arizona, Utah, Colorado, Idaho, Oregon, Washington State, um, northwest of California, Southern California, then San Diego area, um, and then all over Canada. So Canada is smoking up, man. Yeah, yeah. Let me go back to that really quick. Yeah. So it called B. Yeah. Um, BA BA 2.86 case from the VAX response to severity. New crap variant raises concern. Explained. Yeah, it was found in Israel, in the UK, and in Michigan, actually. Uh, so um, all the essential and non-essential years they put all the people that lost everything they did to all of us with fear and yes, I really don't think people will go for it again. And I think many will, maybe not quite as many as last time, but this time the punishment for non-compliance will be more severe. People do it again, they will have all by the walls. It's amazing what people would do for a little bit of money or food when that time comes. Right, right. And see, like, glad you're bringing this up. You know, like, like sometimes you see a person holding a sign. I do, I do anything to get a job, right? I don't think people going to care about that pretty soon. Their sign is going to say, I do anything for food, not anything for a job. Um, with 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 how the economy is crashing little by little, uh, I don't think people care about their job because I mean you do you do want a job, so in order to get paid, that you can buy food, that you can have a roof over your head and all this. But with everything that is going on, little by little, this economy is crushing, and there's no point of a job. What is the point of working when you cannot buy any food? I still see people wearing masks, so people are just as dumb as before. Right, right. Now, if they do say, uh, you have to stay home and all this stuff, I think that this is going to be the game over point for pretty much everything. Um, I do believe that because the in what happened in 2020 just destroyed a lot of businesses. Um, that's how the economy actually went completely down. That's how it started. But I don't know. I don't know if people are still gonna do it. Or mm, probably a little bit less. But there will be still people who are gonna fall for it. Because unfortunately, we do have a lot of brainwashed people. You know, but also you're gonna have a lot of people who are gonna get violent and angry about it. I'm sure. So people are gonna have enough after a while. I mean, okay, and it's all fear. So um, you can scare a person only one time, two times. The third time, you don't scare me anymore. You know what I mean? So I think that that's what that's where we are heading to. At some point, you're gonna say, hey, let's try. on me anymore. And it's just crazy, you know. Yesterday, my Walmart was almost out of bottled water, eggs, bread, frozen pizzas, all of which usually isn't empty. Right. Yeah, it's starting again. Alpha. It's starting again. Uh, what was that? I think the it was last week when or 2 weeks ago, I believe, when I went to the grocery store. They didn't they didn't have no potatoes. I mean, no no fries. Fries section was completely empty. Some meat section were empty. Then where they have like tomato sauce and spaghetti and uh, tortillas and taco bread and stuff like that. They were out too, so it is coming back for sure. And no rice, yeah, it was the same over here. I had no rice either. Um, Great value brand tuna is almost $1 can which is crazy. Right. Yeah, things are heading back to where we were, you know. And if not, I think this time it's going to be even worse than last time. You know, I, I I was I was speaking to my cousin. You know, she's like, uh, it got that worse in Iran. She's like, yeah, you go buy something, right? Like, say, for instance, you buy something for $10. He says 3 hours later it costs $15. I'm like, damn, you know. She's like, yeah, it's that bad now here. I'm like, yeah, I believe you. Um, I said, ain't different over here. Uh, things things got expensive over here too. And I don't think, I don't think we are ever gonna go back to 2019. Uh, that's not gonna happen. Even though, I'm sure you guys have seen or heard it yourself too. Oh yeah, everything is gonna be fine. Uh, everything gonna get back to normal. Dude, this is normal. Even though we don't want to accept this type of normal, but this is the new normal. Yeah, or even worse, which Iran has the lowest currency right now. So in Iran we use a rial, right? So and they want to switch back to Toman, right? So this this one dude, shows you what you can get for $10 in Iran, which is which is crazy, like you would wish you were in Iran right now. Like you would go shopping like crazy, because it's that cheap. Yeah, nothing will be going back to the way it was. Nope, I don't think so. I think this is the new normal. Yeah, this is the new normal, and people better get used to it. Things are not going to change. the way we had it. It is just, I mean, in order to understand this, it's very simple, just look up. We are in 2023 right now, or say we are in 2016. Okay, we are in 2016. You think 2016 is like it was in 1859? No, things changed, right? Yeah. So this is the new change. Uh, if people like it or not, it is what it is. Uh, things are not going to change back to how it used to be. Even though a lot of us wish it was like that, but it's not. New normal will be getting a lot worse, like you all said. Yeah, it's gonna get really worse. Yeah, and you guys are around for a while with me. Uh, you know what I have said so far, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Watch when their money cannot buy shit anymore. Watch. Right now, everybody's sitting comfortably, because they still they still making some type of money, and they still have food on the table, expensive or no expensive, doesn't matter, but they still can afford bringing food on the table, right? So, but when things get worse and they're going to realize, oh, I can't I can't pay my rent anymore. My money is not enough, or I can't put food on the table anymore because my money, I don't make enough money in order to have the regular food that I usually would buy. That's when they're gonna start realizing it. Right now, uh, everybody is quiet and don't complain. Yeah, you do complain a little bit here and there, but it's not that bad. Food prices virtually stayed the same from the 1770 to the 1970s, then started skyrocketing. Yeah, I mean, China said they would take over, but they are in big trouble by themselves. Their real estate market just crashed. And then I don't know if I'm sure some of you guys seen that flood that happened in Beijing, where uh, they evacuated 38,000 people, and 47 villages were completely underwater. It's just getting worse and worse. And and you know what? I think that with everything that is happening, uh, that the government don't even have this under control, and uh, you know, because to do this great reset was one thing, but you know, with all these disasters that came in between, and the people and the politics and the economy and the food crisis and all this, I don't think they calculated everything the right way. You know, that's that's what I think. So I don't know, but this is just the beginning. It's just the beginning. You know, uh, I don't think I don't think we are heading back to normal. This is the new normal, thing is gonna just, we are going further down. We are not going further up. Even though some people, believe, oh yeah, don't worry, it's gonna get better. Well, as long as we don't do shit, nothing is gonna get better. That's just fact. You know. If you don't do anything about the situation, nothing is gonna change. So that's just the way I see it. Hey, my car broke down. Okay, well, the car is not gonna get fixed if I don't go and work on it. So anyway, it is time for me to go. I appreciate everybody being here. Alpha, Scatback, Tim, Anthony. Who else did we have in here? Uh, I think that was it, right? Yeah, yeah. So stay strong, stay safe, bless, and as always, 300.